Guys, Rayyan here, one more time came on the LeetCode Camp channel. So in today's video, we are solving our question number 621 by the name of Talk Scheduler. Okay, and this is the question which we are solving in Python 3, and total 1.3 million people have submitted it and only 8 lakh 30,164 has been accepted, and total acceptance rate is 61.8%. And one more thing, in this question there are 3 hints are included, but we don't see the hints. Okay, we will be solve it by our mind. Okay, so but let's try to solve this question. And one more thing I want to tell you, that if you do not follow me on my LinkedIn, so go and follow me, because in my LinkedIn I will be tell you my updates, why my video will become and when my video will become, like these type of updates. Okay, but now let's move to computer screen and let's start to solve this question in the LeetCode Camp website. And you have successfully completed 4,500 subscribers on this channel, so thank you for it. And now you are thinking, in the 3 days my video has been not come, means Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. These 3 days my video has been not come, but from now my video will become daily. Okay, daily wise my video will become. Okay, there's no escape on it. Okay, so now let's move to computer screen and let's try to solve this question. So let's move to computer screen, let's do a coding with laughing game. So guys, let's start with today's video. And in today's video we are solving for question number 621 by the name of task scheduler. So now let's try to solve today's video. Today's video, not today's question. Now let's start to solve it. First of all, we understand the question, what is the question is trying to say us, and there are 3 examples are included with an explanation. So now let's start to understand the question, what is the question is trying to say us. Now, it has been given me an array of CPU talks, each labeled with a letter from A to Z and a number n. Each CPU interval can be idle or allow the completion of one task. Tasks can be completed in any order, but there is constant. There has to be a gap of at least n intervals between 2 tasks with the same label. We want to run the minimum number of CPU intervals required to complete all tasks. Please highlighted this word of a minimum. It will be help you. Okay. So now, first of all, let's see the example one. Here he created one string array, if you see here, by the name of talks, in which he wrote down A, B, B, B. And here he created one integer by the name of n, in which he wrote down 2. And the output having coming 8. Why? A possible sequence is A minus greater than B minus greater than idle minus greater than A minus greater than B minus greater than idle minus greater than A and minus greater than B. After completing task A, you must wait 2 intervals before doing again. Okay, and the same applies to task B in the third interval. Neither A nor B can be done, so you idle by the 4 interval. You can do A again as 2 intervals have passed. That's why this output has been coming. Okay, and if we see the example 2, here we get one string array and by the name of text, in which he written down in the double quotes A, in the double quotes C, in the double quotes A, in the double quotes P, in the double quotes T, in the double quotes P. And here he get one integer by the name of n, in which he wrote in down 1, and the output is becoming 6. Why? Because the possible sequence is A minus greater than B minus greater than C minus greater than D minus greater than A minus greater than P. With a cooling interval of 1, you can repeat a task after just one other task. Example 3. Here you get one in string array by the name of text, in which you written down A, B, P, P. And here you get one integer by the name of n, in which you wrote down 3. And the output I am coming 10, because of possible sequences A minus greater than B minus greater than idle minus greater than idle minus greater than A minus greater than B minus greater than idle minus greater than idle minus greater than A minus greater than B. Okay, and there are only 2 types of tasks, A and B, which need to be separated by 3 intervals. This leads to idling twice between repetitions of these tasks constants. Here's one: first point, second point, and third point. These are the three constants if you want to weird, so weird. Okay, now let's try to solve this question in LeetCode camp, and the medium one question, and total 6 topic has been included: array, hash table, greedy, sorting, heap, priority queue, and counting. And there are some of the hints are also being included if you want to read it, so read it. Okay, but I am not reading it now. Okay, so now let's start to solve this question in Python 3. So first of all, we define a class of a solution, because a rule of a LeetCode camp: dev lease interval self comma tasks list. So as our string is one array, so that's why we are defining in the list, we are defining string. And now n is for integer, so we define an int, and then here we define greater than int. Frac equals to 0 multiplied by 26 for talks in talks. Frac part talks minus ord a, and then plus equals to 1, and then frac sort chunk, and then equals to frac 25 minus 1 idle chunk multiplied by n. Enter, and now for I in range 24 comma minus 1 comma minus 1, and then idle, and then minus equals to min chunk comma frac I. Now back, and now here we return our length tasks plus idle if idle greater than equals to 0, else that here we will found the length of our tasks. Okay, now perfect. Now we have written about all the codes, and the last thing is to run this code. So when I run this code, now it is running. So now it has been given me an error here. Okay, tasks here I write it by a mistake. Now let's run it. So now it not give you any error. So now it will be run it successfully. Else let me see. Okay, it is giving me still error in this line. So let's write talks only, not I'm writing talks, I'm only write here talks. So now let's see the running code now. So now it has been accepted here, you can see it. So here in the case 1, the expected output is 8, and now also output coming same. In the case 2, the expected output is 6, and also output has been coming 6. In the case 3, the expected output is 10, also output coming 10. So the last thing to submit this code. So when I submit this code, now the submission code is also be corrected, and I beat 92.97% people. So beat 92.97%. So I hope you enjoyed this video in which we solve about this question, 621 question task scheduler. So if you enjoyed this video, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing these type of tutorials. So like, share, and subscribe for amazing these type of tutorials. And now let's meet you in the next video, amazing video like this. So now for today, goodbye.